Hey everybody, it's the interview queen Alicia Toot here, and it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you all to my interview with Teresa from Yannicka. Hi.
Hello.
How are you? How are you doing over there?
Yeah, I'm really good. Just I'm currently like moving house. I'm at my mum's house for a week until I move into my new house. So that's quite nice. And there's like a little baby here, so it's all good. But yeah, I'm good.
It's interesting because now with the pandemic, everyone has these super different schedules where we can almost relax a little bit more since we can't tour or fly around all the time. So how has
Yeah.
some of that downtime and just time to relax been spent for you lately?
Um we kind of haven't really stopped because we like produce like we won't produce all of our own stuff. So we kind of were like, okay, fuck this time we can just with this time let's use it and just go like hard on the writing and recording. So we kind of just have just been non-stop with it. But oh my god, I miss touring so much. Like I cannot wait to just like be on a stage again and just be with like loads of people in a room. It's gonna be amazing.
I feel like we're all just waiting for them to announce, yes, you have the freedom and you can do it again because
Yeah,
we're all going insane. We just miss it so
yeah.
much.
Well, they kind of have. They've said like they want to drop like all restrictions and stuff by like June or July here. So it's like if that can happen, then there's loads of cool stuff in the pipeline. So yeah.
Absolutely. And I mean, just speaking to super cool things, I have to ask, how sweet was it for you to see your very first billboard ever the other day? Because that thing is massive.
It's so big. Yeah, and there's two of them. So there's one Euston Station, there's one Leicester Square as well. So we like literally just hopped on the train and went there yesterday. We're like, okay, like this is our festival. We cannot like miss it. Yeah, it was awesome. It was quite funny because we were like, okay, we were planning on maybe playing like a little like acoustic thing in front of it, but it was just like it just felt a bit awkward. Like it just wouldn't work. Like there's like people speaking over the town, like platform 13. It was just like this isn't gonna work. But it was honestly, it was so nice and like people that worked there were like getting us up on their phones and stuff. It was super cute.
Oh, well, congratulations, because that's not a small thing. I mean, both literally and figuratively.
Yeah, literally. And it was our first one, and we worked really hard, so it felt really nice just to see it. It was really good.
Well, it's a super exciting time to be a fan of the band right now because your newest single, Ordinary, is officially out. So, how good does it feel for you every time you get to actually share a new track with everyone, especially with all of the work you guys put into it behind the scenes?
Yeah, no, it's mad. It's like because obviously we're like I feel like in music we're always kind of like a year behind actually coming out. So like we wrote it and recorded it like a year before it actually comes out. So we're sitting on it for a while,
Yeah.
or at least a year anyway. And so like when we finally get to share it, it feels so good. It's like this is what we have. This is what we've been doing, and like we've been quiet for so long. Like we've been quiet for like a year and a half. So it felt amazing to start releasing again. So it's always very exciting.
I feel like this track in specific, it is such a relatable song because it's about just having to be honest with yourself, asking where you want to be in life. Are you kind of letting life go by without even realizing it? So, was there a
No.
moment for you where you had to ask yourself those questions and kind of snap out of it? And then this beautiful
Yeah,
song was born.
yeah, definitely. Like it's kind of all is. I feel like especially when like my mental health kind of kicked in, like kicked me right in the ass and threw me upside down. It kind of like hit me then, and I was kind of just letting all these things like go on in my life, and I wasn't like jumping and taking the opportunity, and I wasn't like standing up for it. And I know so many people in my life that I love who just run back to the same things that don't serve them, or they just don't like they'll be sitting. It makes me angry thinking
Right.
about it because like you have so much
Potential.
for you like, to go for, yeah, and then you can. It's like it will literally be like that as well. In a blink of an eye, you'll wake up and you'll be like 70, like what the fuck have I done? Like it's sad, or this just you might not even be 70, you might be like 40, and you've missed the whole of your child, like you're young. You know what I mean? It could be any of these kind of. It could be any small amount of time as well, just running back to the same thing. Or just like not taking a risk or not jumping because you're like, oh, I feel safe and I'm comfortable here, but I'd much rather be there, but I'm not going to do it because you're just scared. You're just scared sometimes. And I just want people to know, like, you just got to do it because you only get to do this once. Like, we live once, and if you don't, and if you're on your deathbed going like, why didn't I do it? Why didn't I jump? Then you're like, you fucked
Yeah,
it.
right. And the coolest thing I think for fans is there's such a genuine side to it too, because it's coming from someone like you who literally has taken a chance, not gone the ordinary route in life. I mean, obviously you became a musician. I interview people, like it's it's not the normal route. So it's really cool seeing someone in that same boat taking a chance on themselves, and hopefully other people will understand like, hey, this is actually possible.
Yeah, totally. And I think like another thing about like kind of the stuff that we do like in the creative arts and stuff is like it's never a definite thing. Like you're always like, you never just go, oh, I've done. It's not like maths where you add like two numbers and get a certain number and that's it, that's the answer. It's like you have to really keep going. There's never a right or wrong answer. You've literally just got, it's always a risk, but I guess that's what makes it so exciting. But I mean, you can apply that to everything in life. But yeah, definitely, it's always like, you're always like, am I doing the right, is this right? And you're like, yeah.
The promo photos and artwork shared for the song are stunning, as you're just painted in silver like this beautiful tin woman. So how was it getting coated in all the paint and just getting kind of like elegantly messy for a while?
Yeah, I mean, it was amazing. So when we shot like 7 different looks that day. So like that are more to come throughout the campaign and stuff. And that was the first look. So I was fully coated silver. And I had to walk through like this huge building site, like pretty much naked. And I was just like a little alien running through. And then I had to wash it off. And it was like really hot. Well, it wasn't really hot, but it was quite hard to get off. I was like scrubbing, using all this like, this like, just using everyone else's stuff. It wasn't mine. It was just in a building site. So I used it all. Yeah, it was amazing. And honestly, we've got like an incredible team with us. Like we were all working on these ideas together, and then we all just like fully just go like in, and everyone loves it. It's a really exciting and really good vibe on set all the time. Like I feel like we really have our like crew now, like creative crew, like, you know, styling, artwork, like creative heads. And like we work with this girl called Jade all the time, and we just like kind of put our heads together and work for the stuff, and it's just it just feels really good. Yeah, and then the makeup was obviously insane. Like, and that I have little tattoos here and here and here, and they were totally covered. Like it was just alcohol and like some pigment. It was brilliant.
I like seeing the behind the scenes that you guys share on the shoots, and you recently posted a little video montage saying how you have raging resting bitch face, and I was blessed with one as well. So isn't it kind of hilarious how intense something like that can be?
I don't think I had one. Like people show me I look sad quite a lot because I think my resting face is quite sad. So I was like, but that I was looking, I was like, Jesus, like I look angry. I was wearing these boots that I couldn't stand up in though, so I probably was a bit angry.
The last thing I wanted to ask about was kind of just circling back to concerts and how we were discussing that at the beginning. We're really missing them. So for you, who's the first band you would love to see once the world gets back to normal and everything's fine and dandy?
I've like, I'm really obsessed with this artist called Rico Nasty at the moment, so I would love to see her. My favorite band I've ever seen live is 21 Pilots. Like, I was just like absolutely blown away. So I can't wait to see them again. Yeah.
Amazing. Well, I'm really looking forward to hearing more tunes from you. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you guys can come across the pond over to here in Canada one day. And
I know. Hopefully. I'm sure we will. Just need all this shit to piss off.
That's exactly it. But hopefully, sooner than later. And I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time, for hopping on here. It has been really
thanks for having me.
Of course.
Yay.
To everyone watching, this has been Teresa from Yannicka. Be sure to check out Ordinary and Alicia2.com for more exclusive interviews and features. We will see you all next time.
Yay.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.